Bro, Shopify just made it so much harder for beginner dropshippers. So I've been dropshipping for a few years. I've always gotten payouts every 2 business days. So if I get a sale on Wednesday, I'm going to get the payout on Friday. However, Shopify just changed this, and now payouts are every 7 business days. And this makes it harder for beginner dropshippers for a few different reasons. First of all, a lot of new dropshippers don't have that much capital. So if you actually hit a winner and you start doing a lot of sales, you're going to have to fulfill those orders very quickly. And the issue is you're not going to be getting the money to actually fulfill the orders until 9 days later. However, even if you do have enough capital to cover this, there still is another issue. And that is Shopify loves to put money in hold. Say you're scaling at like 4K per day over 9 days. That means you've done 36K. So you have 36K in payouts, and say all of a sudden your store goes on hold. Now it's so much harder to fulfill orders and to run your business normally because now you have to pay like 10K of inventory. You've already spent like 10K on ads. So it just makes it a lot more difficult, even if you have a good amount of capital. And if payouts were every 2 days like how it used to be, then there would be a lot less chance that the money actually goes in hold, and it would also be a lot less capital that goes in hold. And I did recently make a video on how to prevent your money from going into hold and how to get it out of your hold if it does end up going into hold. And yes, worst case, you can just contact Shopify support center and try to get it off hold. And also this 7-day payout thing only applies to new businesses. So businesses that have been around for 6 or less months. And all of my stores are right around that mark. So that means that I am also being impacted by this. Now, just to show you guys an example of this, here's in a store that actually went into hold today, and there's almost 12K in payouts here. Luckily, this is not one of my main stores, but it just goes to show how easily this can happen. And here's another store where there's 10K in payouts, and another store with also around 10K in payouts. So yeah, it just makes it harder to scale up and to fulfill orders on time, and it also increases the risk of it going into hold. Now, as I mentioned before, there are ways to minimize the chance of it going into hold and to get it out of hold if it just went into hold. But there is also a second solution, which I've actually just started using for some of my stores. Basically, one of my e-com friends created his own processor, which is similar to Shopify payments, to Stripe, to PayPal. And so he started a company that will accept payments similar to them. His processor plugs in directly with Shopify, and it's the exact same thing as Shopify payments. And it also offers 2 business day payouts. Now, if you guys are interested to use him as a payment processor, just send me a DM on TikTok and I'll send you over his website and you can talk to him further.